then it's okay to start from a point that we feel comfortable first, because the pathway of the mind has stages, has bases. We can begin at the base one, at the nostril opening, the rim of the nose, the right side. Start there if it feels comfortable. If it feels comfortable at the base too, at the corner of the eye, near the tear duct area. Traditionally, they say female left, male right. Start there if it feels comfortable. Or in the middle of the head, base 3, level with the inner corners of the eye. Start there. Or the roof of the mouth, which is base 4. Or the throat opening, base 5, around the Adam's apple. So observe whenever you press the mind and it feels comfortable. Begin there first, but keep this clearly in mind. Our goal is the center of the body, the base number 7. Or you can close the eyes and simply stay still without worrying about the bases for now. That is also okay, because in the end, when the mind truly becomes still, it will naturally settle down at the center of the body, the base 7. Now in daily life, when we are in other postures, when we open the eyes, we should also train familiarity with the center of the body, the base 7. Meaning that look into the middle of the abdomen with the mind, without glancing down with the physical eyes. The eyes stay where they are, but the feeling of awareness rests inward at the center. Practice that while the eyes are open, so the mind becomes accustomed. But there is an important observation. If doing that makes you tense or tight in the nervous system, tight in the body, stiff, strained, stressed, then it is not correct. The method is not correct. The principle is not correct. And then do not force it. But it doesn't mean you quit. Not force it, but also not take the chance to stop meditating altogether. You begin again or reset it. Simply, easily. Start again from closing the eyelids. Just closing the eyelids to the level where you feel comfortable. Then gently bring the mind down, step by step, through the bases, until you reach the point that you are satisfied with. where it feels comfortable. Just stay there, stay there. But in the end, it must settle at the base 7. That is our exercise. And another observation, it never escapes the principle. If it is too tight or too tense, then it's wrong. If it is too loose, too slack, then the mind becomes restless, drifting and drifting, or it falls asleep, zoning out. But if it is correct, then it will be still, light, comfortable. When you sit, you won't be bored. Time will pass quickly. That is a sign that everything is correct. So keep the mind that stop and become still consistently still, consistently gentle. Don't be thinking of work, responsibilities, tasks, this and that, whatever it is. Set it aside for now. Train stopping, train stillness, train it well. This is the success formula. Stop and still, neutrally, comfortably, and then you reach it. That's all there is. So if we haven't reached yet, it's because it hasn't stopped, or it stops, but it still calls. A kind of stopping by pressing, or forcing, but stopping that is comfortable, stopping that is pleasant, happy, enjoying. This is the correct method, correct principle. So observe the mind, everyone. Observe and adjust until it becomes comfortable stillness. Be patient, calm down, cool down. Actually, the people who truly cannot do it, there are only two kinds: the dead people and the mentally deranged, who have lost the functioning of the perception, the awareness system. But for a good, normal person, with no serious nervous system or mental disorder, there's no such thing as cannot reach. A good person must be able to reach it, everyone. Reach the inner peace, because the inner peace is already inside us. It's already there. And if speaking in everyday language, the inner peace wants us to see so much. It's almost aging to show itself, always ready to be seen. The brightness and the clear sphere is the same, always ready to appear. It wants to show itself, but we must do it correctly. Correct method is stop still comfortably. So try training. Stop still, neutrally, comfortably. Think of the crystal sphere if you can. Think of any object that you're familiar with if you can. But if thinking makes you tense, or you can't think, then don't think, just stay still in comfort. Observe that every part of the body are completely relaxed. Relax every muscle from the head down through the eyes, the face, the shoulders, both arms to the fingertips. You feel relaxed, relaxed. The torso, the tip, hips, both legs to the toes. Just relax and relax. Relax the whole body completely. And make the heart bright and cheerful, fresh, clear. Let the mind be still and still. Soft, soft, gentle, delicate, with a clear, bright inner feeling. Try slowly, slowly, gently press the mind softly. And do not glance down into the belly. Do not peek. Do not dart the eyes down. Don't press. Because seeing with the mind is different from seeing with the eyes. At first, the eyes, when you open them, you see immediately. But the mind sees gradually, depending on familiarity. If you are very familiar, it becomes easy to see. If you're not familiar, it's hard to picture, hard to recall. But whatever it is, the principle is here. Be still, neutrally, comfortably. Don't keep thinking about the darkness and don't rush. Don't demand fast brightness. There are steps. There is a sequence. If you try to skip steps, it becomes difficult. And don't compare yourself with your good friends in the practice. Some people just close their eyes, even they are new. They can imagine the sphere or the Lord Buddha image clearly already. And we look at ourselves and feel, but it came before them. Why can they see now? And I can only see this little. But if we trace back through the past, before it becomes easy for them today, it was difficult for them too. They practice with consistent effort, continuous effort. And when merit ripened, boom, it opened. When the method is correct, boom, it can open quickly. So don't look only short term. They came later, but see first. We don't know our own past continuity. In the past, we practices not continuously. So in this life, we must fix it anew improve it anew. But it's not extremely hard. It's hard enough to fight. Not too easy either. It's just right. Just right. If you press the mind correctly, still according to the principle, it becomes easy. So now train the mind a lot. Be still, softly, comfortably. Press the mind softly and softly. A little by little, the body becomes light by itself. It must be still, comfortable, stop and still. Breathe with clarity. Breathe with brightness. Keep the mind still, comfortably, and relax the nervous system. Relax the muscles. Support the mind naturally. The most natural thing is still, neutral. No need to do anything more than necessary. Just still, comfortable, relaxed. Now we meditate in silence to accumulate the stillness and pureness of the mind for a while until appropriate time. Now we spread loving kindness together. Gather the mind and stop at the center of the body, in the middle of your abdomen. 2 finger breath above the navel. Let the mind stop, still. Let the mind be clear and clear. Then we recollect every merit that you have done. Countless lives until now. And the immeasurable power of the triple gem, gather them into one point at the base of it or in the middle of your abdomen. You may conjure up a clear, bright sphere, radiant without measure. Let it expand, covering your whole body, cleansing away all inner stains, dissolving suffering, sorrow, dangers, all unwholesome things, leaving only goodness increasing. Expand it to the place where you are. If you are at home, cover your home. If you are at a practice center, cover the center. If you are still in the office, just cover the office. Let's expand through your neighborhood, district, province, city, county, the whole country, purifying, clarifying, removing negativity and obstacles. Expand it to the neighboring countries, to all nations. Cover the whole world. Purify all beings and everything. People, animal, objects, the environment. Purify thought, words, actions. Let the goodness arise everywhere. Expand beyond the world to the sun, the moon, the stars, countless stars. Cover the universe without limit. A 10,000 world systems, 100,000 world systems, the infinite cosmos. And now spread the loving and goodwill to all beings everywhere. From now on, the teaching will give you the blessing in an ancient Pali language, which marks the end of the meditation session. Sappa Putthanuppavena, Sappa Dhammanuppavena, Sappa Sanghanuppavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Just stay still, soft, comfortable. Let the mind rest at the center, at the bright, clear sphere of crystal ball, feeling peaceful. Okay, you can slowly open the eyes. How do you feel, everyone, today? Hopefully you're feeling good by some inner peace inside.